It's me, David.
And Jane.
Welcome again. We've got a special video for you today. The story of how we met.
Yep.
Which is going to be cool. So, we met a long time ago now.
Yep. 2017.
2017. I'm going to give you the story.
Yeah.
So, before we met, guys, we met shortly after I finished university. You were still studying, weren't you?
Yep.
And I was lonely. I was on my own, so I decided that I wanted a girlfriend, and maybe something a bit more than that later down the line. So I signed up for a Christian dating website.
Yep, and I'm there as well.
Well, you kind of were there as well. You'd used it in the past, hadn't you? But you weren't on there at that time. So I messaged in a few different girls, and I had a few dates, that kind of thing, but nothing really that serious. But you know, when I was younger, I'd always wanted a girl with black hair. That was kind of my dream. Huh?
Your mom.
My mom told you that, but I always wanted a girl with black hair. And you?
Same with me as well. I want.
You wanted a guy with black hair.
No. What I mean, white.
Tell them the story. When you were a kid, right?
When I was a kid, I think we got missionary in our church.
That's what you told me.
In my province before.
The missionaries were really kind, weren't they? And that's how you became Christian as well.
The eyes and the skin, because when I was a kid.
Really different.
Yeah, different. So, but just to everyone is beautiful.
Oh, everyone's beautiful. Just
just have some
things you like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Certain things that you go for. And for me, it was Blo's black hair. So.
Me is white and.
Was it blue eyes or not?
I'm not sure. As long as it's
Well, I'm not really sure if I've got blue eyes anyway. So.
Yeah. You get sometimes yellow, sometimes green, sometimes I don't know.
They're all kind of colours.
Yeah.
Mixed.
So that's how I start to, to wanted to join in dating site.
So that was when, a little after I joined the site, was when I first saw you on there. Well, I saw your profile anyway. And I remember I read through your profile, and there was lots of things that were similar to mine. Like, remember I think we both had things like hiking and all that kind of thing. Decided to send you a message because I thought, well, she's pretty, so I thought she's got a pretty face. She sounds nice on her profile, so I said hi. How are you? I think 'cause I was shy.
Yeah.
And you messaged me back like hi and that, and then you decided you wanted to add me on Facebook, didn't you? And I was happy about that. I was like, oh wow, just pretty much straight away she wants to add me on Facebook. This girl really likes me.
But the reason why I want you to add in my Facebook, because I want to make sure that
I'm real.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's good, because you only use attractive photos when you're fake, don't you? So there's that, I guess. Anyway, I was really happy because after that you said that you wanted to have a video chat, and I thought, wow, she really, really likes me. Like we only just met. Well, we've only just contacted each other. Don't worry about it. It's just a comb. It's her comb. It's not mine. It's pink. So anyway, you said yeah, exactly. You said you wanted to video chat, didn't you? And I was like, oh wow, she really, really likes me. We've just met and she wants a video chat. But that wasn't the case, was it? It's a nudge. So, it's a cue.
Yeah, and where are we?
You didn't want a video chat. Well, you didn't want a video chat with me, did you?
Yeah, I did want.
You did.
But when I saw him in Facebook, you look like 14 years old.
Yeah, because my pictures were all from like when I was 14.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't use Facebook. Even now I don't use Facebook, to be honest.
Then I said, I'm not going to date with
the kid.
14 years. Yeah, with a kid. She said, oh no way. And then that's the time that's the time that I don't really interested to video chat with you. But you keep asking me.
Well, I kept asking you because you'd said about it, and I'm the kind of person who, like, you say to me to do something, I'm like, well, let's do it then. Come on.
You keep asking me,
exactly.
But I said like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. But after I think 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, something like that.
I don't think it was that long. It was only a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
Maybe 3 max.
Yeah. So my friends came into our house to visit me. So we decided to, because I think, I'm not sure, but I remember, I know she likes British accent or something like
I think
that.
most Filipinos do, to be fair, from what I've seen when I went there.
Yeah, and then we video chat
Yeah, you too.
together with my friends.
Yeah. You called me, I think, in the end.
Yeah,
Because I said to you about it, and then you called me, but both of you called me together.
yeah. So I said like, come on, we're gonna video chat with this guy. So
Your future husband.
your future husband.
This guy.
So when I saw him, guys, my goodness, like, wow.
Wow, I got a wow. I was happy
No,
about that.
it's a what? What? Just
What do you mean,
kidding.
what?
I'm just kidding. What? No, it's like, wow. I like the way he entertained he entertained us, and the way he laughed seems like we are know each other for a long time. So the way he laughed and
physically?
oh, sorry.
Oh, come on, that's not true. I know that's not true. You're lying. She told me in the video chat that I had really nice eyes and really nice eyebrows was the other thing. I was really confused because I've never ever heard anyone compliment someone's eyebrows before. But it's a thing
guys,
in the Philippines.
I really like his eyebrows and his eyes and the way he laughed.
And you said the way I smile
That's
as well.
make me attract. Is that correct? No?
Attracted.
Yeah, attracted. So yeah, that's the first thing that it.
I thought you were quite nice as well because you had
I was just behind.
You were behind, but you were nice. You had like a nice slim body and had a pretty face. So she was nice. I like the look of this girl. Very shy because you barely said anything. Your friend talked like non-stop.
Yeah, because my friend is, good when it comes to British accent.
You were like smiling.
I was like just behind her, and I was like smiling. I was like, okay. And then after that,
you started messaging me non-stop.
Yeah,
like,
but I never say. Just me?
I was messaging you back non-stop as well. Don't get me wrong. But I wasn't sure if you would because you were so shy and so quiet in the video chat. I wasn't sure if I was going to hear from you again, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought you were really nice, but I wasn't sure. And then it was like straight away. I was like, oh, this is nice. Because the other girls I'd spoken to on like that app thing, you were kind of like occasionally like messaging, but it was like constant backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Start our days good morning and we end our days with good night. Talk to you tomorrow.
But non-stop.
We talk just nonsense or anything.
Nonsense. we were lovely to each other. No, I know what you mean. We were just talking about anything, weren't we? It wasn't really like.
Yeah, we don't say anything like I like you, something like that, or I love you.
We were both a little bit shy, maybe.
Yeah, and also, I'm not really sure if you liked me that time.
Well, yeah. To be honest, I wasn't really like. Yeah, maybe.
What?
I was. I don't know. I wanted to get to know you before I said anything like that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really sure, guys, because he's most interested to the trees.
I'm a forester. I work with trees, so come on. I don't remember asking you about trees. Nature, basically nature, and just I probably was, to be fair.
So I'm not really sure. So, but after 8 months, so we decided we feel like maybe we. That's
when we said we loved each other, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was. That's when we said each other. It's a long time, to be fair.
And then
that was at that time though. I had work then, didn't I? I'd got a job by that point. So that was when we started planning on me going to the Philippines to meet you. That was exciting, to be fair. I remember planning that all out because I'd never left Europe. I'd only ever been to like Germany and France, but that was by ferry. So I'd never been like flying. I'd been in like a little plane, but I'd never flown on like a jumbo jet or anything like that. So I had to plan it all out, and I went on my own. So I had to plan all the flights out, and it was multiple flights. So you had to fly from one airport, then you had to find the plane, and then you flew again. Oh yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that.
Really?
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the flying. I
You
remember.
nervous?
I was nervous to meet you. I wasn't nervous to fly.
I know your grandma is nervous about that.
Oh yeah, my family were really nervous, but I was. Oh, and I had to get injections beforehand as well. I was more nervous about the injections, to be honest, because I hadn't had injections before, and so I'd just seen it on like the movies, and it looks like they go thunk, like that. But in reality, it's like being like pinched. It's like that. It really is nothing when you get the injection. I was like, oh, is that it? I remember I closing my eyes, and I was just like, oh. I was expecting far worse. You honestly didn't even notice it. And that was fun.
The funny thing when we met in airport. Oh my goodness, that's.
I hadn't even gotten to the airport yet. I was going to talk about the plane because
Okay.
I enjoyed the plane so much.
Go for
that
it.
was one of my. I thought it was great. The planes had like movie screens in the seats, so you got to watch movies, and they fed you. And I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And then I got off. It was somewhere in the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia or one of those countries, Qatar, one of those countries anyway. And like it was a massive airport, and I had to try and find the next plane. And the thing was, like abroad, my phone wasn't working. I couldn't. I think I could text my mum, but I couldn't message you because there was no you. Because I don't think I could get any Wi-Fi or mobile data.
I think you can connect.
I couldn't
to
connect,
Wi-Fi.
so it was really weird because I like before that we'd message each other loads every single day, and that was like the longest we'd gone without talking to each other.
Yeah.
It was,
Mostly.
and it made me more nervous, to be honest, to meet you because I was like,
Me too. My God.
I hadn't spoken to
My
you.
goodness.
And then when I arrived in the Philippines, because like what you want to do in that situation is call the person because it's like makes you less nervous. But I couldn't. I was just messaging my mum to say I've arrived at the airport, and then my mum was able to message you on Messenger. And so it was really like, I'm glad my mum was awake, to be fair. So, yeah, but then I was like ages in the airport as well, wasn't I? Like going through immigration. Oh, it was like a massive queue, and it took so long. It took so long. It really did.
I can't forget the
feeling. I was really nervous. There was a big part of me that just wanted to turn around and get back on the plane again.
Gusto niyo bumalik. Me, I was like, because I was with my twin and my ninang that time. So
which is kind of like a ninang is like, just in case they don't know, something like an auntie, but it's not actually related, is it? It's like a godmother, I think it would be something like that.
And and then I feel like, it's like the feeling.
You say butterflies.
There's a butterfly inside of your tummy. It's like there's, it's like, oh my goodness, what is this? It's like I want to pass out.
Yeah, I remember that when I came up to you and when we actually found each other in the airport, and I hugged each other, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, we hug each other only because we're shy to each other.
Because we were still shy.
Yeah.
I remember I took your hand though. I hold your hand, and honestly, it's the only time I've ever had someone in the Philippines with a hand that was like ice cold, like literally ice cold, and really sweaty as well.
Yeah,
but because it's so hot in the Philippines, and like yours was like ice. I was like, what the heck?
When he holds my hand, and then I want to like.
So shy.
No, I'm so nervous.
So nervous.
Because of course we just meet for the first time. And the funny thing, we nearly forgot our.
Well, it's funny because they were carrying all my bags, I think.
Yeah, and then we just I think because we feel so nervous and shy, we forget then, and we're just walking.
It was sweet though. We were walking together, holding hands.
Like, oh no,
nice.
I forgot my twin and my ninang. So yeah, and then
I rented a place in the Philippines, hadn't I? Well, like holiday home kind of thing for us to stay in, which was nice. And you were able to. Your family was able to stay as well. A few of them anyway. And
what is your feeling? What I mean, like your first impression
of you?
Yeah.
Of you? Oh, you seem really nice. Really nice. Really sweet. Really pretty. What's the word? Conservative. You were conservative, definitely.
I remember my clothes that time.
Yeah, you were like everything was covered up. Long skirt, like long
long
sleeve top,
Yeah.
all sorts. Very conservative.
Yeah.
But you're nice though. Nice girl.
Well, me.
What was your impression of me then? You don't know. You're very negative about me, Dan.
Just kidding. You know the first thing I really like of you. What's that? Correct? Of you.
Yeah, go for it.
You know, because he used to be alone, like only son. So my family is used to visit us in the house, but I with my sisters and sometimes my brothers to sleep with, you know. So you're not irritable or something like annoyed from a lot of people around us. So that's one thing I like to David.
You like my personality?
Yeah, I like his personality, number one.
Well, was I good looking?
Huh?
Was I good looking? Hey!
Of course you are. I really like his eyes. Yeah, that's the one thing I like from you. And yeah,
Good.
but
I'm glad I was good looking.
the thing that I don't like what happened.
Why do you always have to put a negative in there?
No! What I mean, what happened after? You got sick, right?
Oh, that. Well, yeah, I did. I think I got ill from Malalo? Not Malalo. Not Malalo.
Hello. Because there's
Ice.
ice cube.
And I didn't realise.
Which is your doctors advise you not to eat with ice cube.
I didn't realise it had ice in it, I don't think. And then I ate it and I was like, oh my goodness, it's just masses of ice. Because I think on top it was just, I can't remember, like fruit or something.
Because he really likes the halo.
Yeah, it was nice. I don't think I've had it since.
Ice cream and different kinds of.
Yeah, it was nice. It's tasty. It's really different.
And then
really sweet.
I told him not to eat it, and he kept.
Did I? Did you?
I told you I don't buy it for you. I buy it for myself in Mac's restaurant in the Philippines, and you keep grabbing it. Or I mean, I keep eating it.
I don't remember.
And you said like, no, it's only a little bit, and not to the point like you eat the little bit watery, something like that from the ice. That's the reason.
I don't even remember realising it had ice, to be honest.
It's because
it's underneath the ice.
Underneath.
I don't think I even realised it had ice.
Just
to be honest.
Boom after that.
Oh yeah, after that, like probably an hour after that, my stomach was.
But I think that's the way.
And then we were stuck in traffic for hours, and I just remember my stomach was just like absolutely killing me in traffic. Oh.
And then I think that's the only one of the way that the Lord's,
tested you.
Tested like not tested like measure how we really like each other, cope each other, or how to we really like each other because he's grumpy.
Hey, I'm never grumpy.
Because can you imagine, guys?
To be fair, it was pretty painful.
And you don't eat for
really rough.
One day is just only one slice of bread.
I think I was allowed to be grumpy in that situation.
And I was panicking, guys, because I brought you in the hospital because it's too bad. It is too bad. Yeah.
No, I was super bad. Yeah, I passed out in the hospital, didn't I?
I passed out in the hospital. I'm so nervous that time because I
was too heavy for you.
Yeah, I was like, and oh my goodness, I'm like, oh no, I think he died. So yeah, after that, I think you stayed for 2 weeks.
I stayed for 2 weeks, but we extended it, didn't we? We extended it for a few days. I spent those days in the hospital.
In the hospital. Oh my goodness, we have like rough.
Yeah, at the end.
But I think that's the only measurement of our coping each other. So. After that, we continued chatting each other.
After that, I had to leave though, didn't I? I went back to the UK and we were back to long distance again.
But
we had a really nice time together, didn't we?
It's nice to remember our first meeting, and we're really happy to share it with you guys. Wow, to those who want to try the long distance relation and joining in Christian date, in any kinds of dating site,
it's worth it, isn't it?
Worth it, but we have to be careful. You know what I mean? Because not everyone you know.
I know what you mean. It was worth it. And to be honest, after we'd had our first meeting, I think we knew that we really liked each other, didn't we?
Yeah.
As soon as we'd met each other, I think in person we were already planning on seeing each other again. You cried at the airport. You really cried. Every time I went to the Philippines, at the airport, you were
So
really
they are
upset.
killing me. My goodness. But I think prayer is the best. Since I think I do believe that David is the answered prayer, because I was prayed it
Answer to
for
prayer. I'm a miracle.
for what is this, for a long time. I started praying for my future husband
Really?
when I was a kid, like 8 years old.
Oh,
and
sweet.
I never had like Filipino boyfriend because I was really stick to
You really
white.
wanted
But Filipino guys are really good looking as well, huh? Guys, I just like, you know, it's just on my own. But just for me, you know what I mean? Like, everyone is beautiful and handsome, you know.
You found your husband now, so.
What about you, honey? Do you think I am answered prayer?
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
You're the girl of my dreams, darling.
Really?
And I think after I've been to the Philippines, I knew that I wanted to marry you, to be honest. Which was nice.
So yeah, it's really memorable for us, our first meeting, and I'm really blessed that I met you.
Oh, that's sweet.
He's really nice, guys, to be honest. Even now.
Even now?
Yep.
I haven't taken you for granted then.
No, you're such. He is such a, you know. He more. You get more.
I'm getting better and better with time. Oh wow, that's good to know.
Even, you know, it's my first time here. He
looking after you.
He really loves me there, you know.
Oh, I do really love you, darling. Promise.
It's no joke. He is a really nice guy. So thank you so much, guys, and hope you enjoy
thank you for listening to our story.
Storytelling.
Storytelling. Well, yeah, storytelling.
Forgive my English.
Oh, your English is good, darling.
I want to speak Tagalog, but I know Dave is gonna be like, what?
Yeah, we tried this before in Tagalog, and I was just sat there and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying, darling.
So I tried my best.
You did really good. You did really good, promise.
Oh, thank you so much. So, thank you so much, guys, and hope to see you again.
Thank you. See ya. By the way, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and share to your friends. And also, we now have a Facebook page.
Yep.
So the Lovebirds blog. So
I'm gonna put
the link in the description.
Below.
Perfect. So please like the page. Is that how it works?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm still bad with Facebook.
So if you want to message us or comment,
please
just visit our Facebook page.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you very much.